Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Today I've got actually my little brother here. He played Goblin Bikers at YCS Raleigh, and I had a request for his deck list. He played fairly well. I mean, it's a very, very rogue deck. Just being quite honest, I think he would agree. But this deck plays a lot of non-engine, but it plays a lot of one-card starters as well. I'm going to let him talk about it a little bit. We're going to go through this deck list. Go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, so here's the overall figure of the deck is you have nine pure one card starters. Um, Technically 11, so those aren't always the best ways of playing. Overall, the deck had a me and my buddy Zach, we did the math for it when we were like labbing the deck, and it had an 85 to 90% consistency rate, which showed itself very well at the event. Overall, 90% of my hands were absolutely live. The other 10%, I could not do anything. Absolutely bricked. And that did cost me a few games. And that did, and then the other games I couldn't clear up for me misplaying to some capacity, or just out against voiceless once. I just didn't think I had a clear line for lethal, and that cost me. So
Understood.
let's go ahead.
First of all, how many are we playing in main?
It is a clean 50.
50. Okay, so in between that 40 and 60 sweet spot, but that's okay depending on what we're running here. We starting with the starters?
Yeah, let's go ahead and start with that. So, Tour Guide of the Underworld. It is a one card starter. Summons out your the Fiend Goblin from deck, and it's a one card combo as long as it goes uninterrupted.
Okay.
And then same can be said for Terror Top. So Terror Top now at 3, really nice. Thanks Konami. It is a one card combo that does not commit your normal summon unless you have to like play around some other jank stuff first, which is fine. I drew this off of an M City at one point after I had already done a partial combo and had a normal summon it, which was still fine because I could still extend further with the Terror Top and this establish a very strong board.
Right.
And then you got the one soft brick with attack. There are other ways of summing out the Tackaton board other than having the Terror Top on field.
Okay.
Next, we go ahead and give the Goblin stuff. We got the three,
Oh, the clean QCR Dugs.
yeah, three Doug, then one of each of the others. The only one of the others that you can consider playing at 2 would probably be Merciless, considering it's like a marauding captain.
Would you make that
Normal summon.
change?
Probably not. At least not in this. But if anything in this, I'll probably cut Doug to 2, and then just the lower numbers. But Doug at 3 is fine, at least for the 50 we're at. You know, I
Yeah.
was playing 40, 45. I'd probably cut it to 2. I did find myself siding out 1 if I knew I was going second for for like different board breakers.
I understand.
Then for the other Goblin stuff, we got 3 Grand Entrance and 1 Bash. Um, Again, like same thing with like entrance, you can probably cut 1 and just play 2 for recursion. At one point, I did draw 2 in my opening hand, and for Doug, I searched Bash, and Bash actually got me there
Okay.
because making Lars pretty good for not getting slammed with evenly.
Yeah, exactly. Negate the evenly.
Yeah, that's our only way of negating it currently. Please, Konami, give us a spell and trap negate that's not Totem Bird.
A rank 3 spell and trap negate.
Yeah, that's not Totem Bird.
So right here we got some more starters, right, with E-Telly?
Yeah, E-Telly is a one card combo because of what you summon out with it.
Okay.
That card being Xiamen.
Okay.
So Xiamen's a pseudo one card starter by itself if you normal summon it because you can use search the Foxy tune, then tune summon out the other Xiamen.
Okay.
Um, Round 9, I ended up drawing all 3 copies of E-Telly,
Oh.
and they ashed the first one for whatever reason, and I just proceeded to activate the second one and just combo out.
Right.
I drew this like 5 times though, and it really was not a good time.
5 times in a 50 card
I drew
deck's a little crazy.
I drew it 5 times, and it was just not not conducive of a good experience.
Right. Straight up not having a good time. So you
Yeah,
do play the other psychics. You play Wielder and Tracker, right?
yeah. I played one wielder, one tracker. Um, at one point in time, I drew. I don't. I seem like I drew wielder a little more than I did tracker, which is fine. At one point, I psyched someone out game one because they thought I was playing punk.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was utility out with Xiamen, and they actually used Xiamen after I paid 6. Okay, cool. Special wielder. And said they looked at me and said, "Okay, they're both tuners."
And you're like, I'm not playing punk. It's fine.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
proceed to make Big Gabunga.
Yeah, like that, and then they that guy was on Horus Orcust, and that was just not
Orcust.
a outright not good time for him.
Yeah, not a good time.
Yeah, I was able to combo out, and he got
Well, it looks like, speaking of some Horus cards, what are we playing here?
3 Seti, 1 Happy, 2 Sark.
How did those work?
I don't know, experienced twice with it.
Okay. I mean, is it worth cutting those 6 cards, or is it too consistent to play?
They're good. Their cards are really good. The bad experience is not with these. It's with the Crossout specifically, because at one point, I had a voiceless player and a Snake Eye player twice that day cross out Mseti, and it throttled my combo because it was all I had.
That's insane, actually.
Yeah, it was not a good time.
Wow.
Because the sheer advantage you can get off Mseti is wild.
Does nothing in your deck lock you into 2s? Or 3s, excuse me, 3s?
No, nothing in my deck locks me.
Which so you can do whatever you want, yeah.
Yeah, effectively. I can play out however I would like to.
Okay.
Yeah, with the Cashier package that I used to play, which I don't know if I'll go back to that or not. I'll just be Xyz locked, which, oh no, an Xyz deck locked.
Exactly.
What a shame.
I know you had some consistency issue with the Cashier build.
Yeah. There was some bad draws, dead draws. The cards are wildly powerful, but it just matter of what you want to keep, what you want to get rid of.
Absolutely. What's up next?
We're getting into the non-engine.
Okay.
Which, I know. So here's for the full armored stuff. I know a lot of folks only play the trap. I play both the trap and the spell.
Okay.
The trap is great for going first. Against a few folks, I had a bunch of hand traps and not negations, but interactions on my board. I never got to activate this on their turn, so I was burnt it during their end phase.
Yeah.
Made big Lancer and then banished it from grave and triggered Lancer to attach one of their monsters during their end phase.
It starts breaking their board before you even have to.
Yeah, and then whenever it gets back to me, I can just activate the spell, target Lancer, target Xyz, and grave trigger it again.
Yep.
And break what's left and then attack twice.
That's awesome. So, from what I remember, we're running a lot of hand traps here. You just want to flop all those out at once here.
Yeah. So we are playing a lot of hand traps.
9, 12, 15, 17 with the pseudo hand trap of Crossout. How did you like Mourner? I have talked to a couple of the players who are in top 32 there at Raleigh, especially like the Snake Eyes player, who says Mourner is just amazing right now. How did you like Mourner specifically?
So Mourner for me is more than just a hand trap. If I'm really down bad for a play, I have to have it.
It's a 3.
It's a 3 and it's wind.
Oh, okay. What's the wind matter? What's that matter?
For tack.
Okay.
It's on board.
Okay.
I didn't have to normal summon any hand traps at the event, which
that's awesome.
Very, very grateful for that.
Yeah.
Honestly, Droll was the only thing that was really kind of heavy at the event.
Okay. How do you feel about 3 nib?
3 nib, honestly, I might cut it too.
I personally like nib it too. I don't like opening multiples. Now finish what you were saying about Droll.
Yeah, so Droll was either really good or really bad. There was the times I saw it was against Voiceless,
right,
and against what was it? Voiceless and the Horcus deck.
Okay,
which Droll against like Orcus really doesn't do a lot, as you and I both played during TOS or Eternal format, where you want to call it.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, so they send and set.
And you're good.
So it's,
Yeah, Droll does nothing.
yeah,
That's an easy side out then.
yeah. No, a side out for like board breakers.
Okay.
Um, but same thing of like Nib's pretty good against them because like after they expend all their resources, just like drop it on their head,
Yep.
and they're in a bad way.
Okay. Well, let's look at that extra deck. I already see
Oh
the
yeah.
QCR big Gabongas. So with everything being QCR in this set, I would feel like Goblin Bikers need some better support. Do you know of anything coming out soon?
Uh, not really.
Okay.
We Goblin Bikers. We have a trap that came out in this most recent set, and new Xyz. The new Xyz is like good against one deck,
Okay.
being Tenpai because it can negate their battle phase.
Oh, that's big.
And the trap is just a one card Xyz,
Okay.
as long as you control a monster. So you target a monster, and you
And
Xyz
just
some
slap on top of it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can make a Gabunga, or you can make Crazy Beast.
Okay.
Crazy Beast is like, I don't play it in this, but it's definitely an option going forward.
Okay.
But in the here we're playing two Gabunga. It's the heart and soul of the deck. Honestly,
Yeah. Searches on someone without detach.
Yeah, then whenever a card is detached from any Xyz monster, I can target one monster on field and attach
Eat
it
it.
to itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on end phase, it attaches one from deck.
Okay.
Which
What's
is
up next?
typically boom. Oh, and next we got our only level 3 monster negate that's from hand.
Yeah.
So it's our 3 playing around Nib. We got Bug and Perm.
Cicada King.
Yep.
Okay.
I had this come up a few times at the event. I had to negate a handful of Fenrir's so that just because
Fenrir can eat. Yeah.
yeah, because I normal summon something and activate its effect, then they try Fenrir out.
You have to do. Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Lars.
Lars is our only 6-hour plane that we can make off Grand Bash.
Okay.
Which is on like kind of iffy. It's the only thing we have to negate Emperor. Since we have no way of making any other actual. Well, sorry, not Emperor. I'm sorry, I'm having a
Evenly.
long
You're good.
day. Evenly, yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, but it's because Evenly fries this deck. Then on the full armor stuff.
And you've got your armor package, which is those 4, right?
Yeah. Now a lot of folks only play the 3. I played the extra one being the Crystal Zero. I like Zero because it's just a Dark Roller no more.
Okay.
It turns off Skull Guardian.
Oh, that's huge.
Puts him back to his
original attack and defense. Yeah.
Yeah, 50, and then just kind of like swing over of Lancer at that point.
Yeah.
Because the Lancer gets juiced.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and if I use the spell to attach the Fortress, he does double damage when attacking through a monster. So I'll take that all day.
Yeah, for sure. Let's finish that one out. So we've got some, looks like rank 8s for the MSETI package.
Yeah, so one Photon Lord, one Buzz King, and one Dingiris.
How did Buzz do? I know you and I were talking about it prior to the event. I liked it, and I thought you should keep it.
I tied a match because I forgot I had it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I'll go and own up that one. I tied a match because I forgot I had it.
Punted.
And
it's okay.
Yep, just punted it.
Okay.
Yeah, but then the Ding's did pretty well for me because there was what was it? For like the voiceless matchups because I can just non-target send.
Mm-hmm. That's huge. Voiceless is big against targeting.
Yep. So just non-target send their Skull Guardian, or they have to answer it and negate it.
Yeah.
And if they're just like just negates it, doesn't destroy it because I can just detach.
Right. Last 3.
Yeah. So we got Zeus.
Mandatory. I mean, we're playing an Xyz deck. It's mandatory. Yeah.
Yep. Then the last 2 are IP and SP.
The best Ps in the game.
Yep. And then SP just kind of helps me play around evenly to a point.
Yeah.
Because I can, if they go try to leave main phases, IP swap.
Go into SP, and then whenever they activate, evenly chain the SP targeting 2 of your monsters. Yeah. That's huge.
Typically it's just these 2 that I'll target just where I'll come back on the crack back and just swing for a lot.
Yeah.
And then I would leave like a Gossip Shadow or a Cicada King, whichever one I had made. Yeah, just where I have the 3 so I play with, and also with the wind if I hard draw attack. to where I can start playing.
Right.
Also, I had a point in time where, funny enough, I actually had to use the second effect for Gossip Shadow and attach itself to the Photon Lord to reload it for
Oh,
more monster for more negates.
that's awesome.
It only came up once, but it was still very like I haven't seen anyone do that since the Rongo Bongo days.
Yeah.
That was still
When
like very
Rongo got banned, yeah.
yeah, that was very important, very
Oh,
important for that match.
okay. Well, let's get to your side really quick. I know with 50 cards, you have a lot of cards that can be sided out, or like you said, Doug can go to 2, Droll can be taken out at 3. So, what 15 cards are we playing here to swap in?
Yeah, for sure. So we got our board breakers. Let's go ahead and start with those. So we got 2
Just do
storm.
all the boards at once, yeah.
Yeah. Then 1 harpies. Then we got 3 cosmic.
Okay.
Then the pseudo board breaker here being droplets.
I personally played droplets, and it was amazing.
Yeah, no, it came up at one point where I'd like declare an attack. They with the Amseti, or no, with Happy. I'm sorry. Trigger the effect of King Sark, and they tried to negate it. So I was chain droplets, send the King Sark, negate their monster, and continue the attack through.
Yeah.
So that was big.
Okay, what's those last 6 there? I think I saw. Yeah,
Sure.
there it is. There's the spice.
Di-Fi or Dimensional Fissure. So it's really good right now. I made a well, I can't remember what was it. I'm trying to remember. It was against Voiceless, and there was actually the Voiceless player that crossed out my Amseti.
Well, that's what he gets then. That's what he gets. He gets a Di-Fi slapped on him. And the last 3 there look like a monster. Yeah. Oh, Crows.
Crow.
How did Crow perform?
It only came up against 2 people when they were both players that I played with playing Voiceless.
Okay.
Because I just snipe out their
So what? Side out the Droll and then put the Crows in?
Yeah, generally speaking, I'm going second because like Droll doesn't really touch him, but Crow I can just rip the low out grave and they have a
well, any card. Yep. So even with the old man when he's trying to shuffle back in special, he's got to do the ritual, correct?
Yeah.
So right there, you can snipe the ritual, and then they're down in a gate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, keep in mind that the old man doesn't activate the special. He is just an inherent summon.
Right.
But I can still hit the Saphira out of grave, so they don't get her effect. Or like low as I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you can hit in grave that's really important for Voiceless. And the thing is, like, whenever I drop this, so I activated the Di-Fi special Terratop, they impermed it. Normal summon Torgai, they ashed it, overlaid for Gabunga, and they just scooped it up.
Yeah, because you're still fine. Absolutely.
But yeah.
Well,
he says his hand was Saphira, then 2 horrors cards that he couldn't use.
Oh,
so
that
he was cooked.
He's cooking them. Well, buddy, I really appreciate the deck profile and the discussion. Is there any major changes, just top of your head, you'd make, or do you think it just needs a little bit more practice?
Well, practice for sure. That's always going to be the thing. Beyond that, with the new set coming out and the new format going to be evolving, I really do think that the deck's going to be changing with it.
Okay.
New tech cards that we can look into. Like,
yeah.
Honestly, I might be moving to a different build overall, like moving away from the horror stuff to the super heavy samurai stuff.
Okay.
Because the motorbike's a 1-card combo, and so is Wakashi.
Yeah.
The only thing a motorbike is it kind of loses control, but they both it's a 1-card card that can get you a Omni Negate in 5.
Right.
And that would be the Regulus.
Okay.
So also there was a tech going around with a really old and kind of bad card.
Hey, so, now you got to keep some of these things under wraps if you want to be the one playing them. But
no, it's already a known thing. Like there's people posting about it in the Goblin groups.
Goblin groups.
Yeah, it's the Gigant X or the Gear Gigant X.
Yeah.
It searches level 4 or lower machine, so you can search Terratop.
Oh man, that's big. Okay. Well, hey, we appreciate you being on here for the deck profile. This should be uploaded this week. We are the Monday after YCS Raleigh. I appreciate your time, Ryan, and you have a great day, okay?
Oh, you as well, bud. You have a good night.
YouTube, yeah, thanks, buddy. YouTube, thanks for watching. If you want to see more profiles like this, just all you gotta do is comment. That we've now done 2. So an in-person comment wanted the Goblin Biker list. He watched Ryan play, and then we've had somebody also request the Live Twin Sprite that I built and put on there. So other than that, everybody have a great day. Thanks for watching.